Okay, my dissertation is due in 3 days, and what am I doing today? I'm going out to get pizza, I'm going to this arcade, and I'm going to Wetherspoons. But first of all, I need to clean the toilet. Also, this is the first time I'm leaving the house without a jacket and sunglasses, so you know that summer's on the way, which is makes me happy. But it's all about mindset, guys. Like most people in my situation, they'd be crying, getting stressed out, moaning about it. But no, I'm chill about it. I don't care. Like people probably looking at me thinking, oh, he looks so relaxed, so chill. He's got no problems in his life. In reality, I'm screwed. But that's just the way that I see things. Like I've either got two options: I can stress or I can chill. I'm gonna chill. The way I like to think of things is that the result of anything is always going to be the same. It doesn't matter if you do it stressed or chill. Like at the end of the day, the result's going to be what the result's going to be. This isn't just about university, this is about life in general. And if you're wondering like, how can I be this chill about stuff? The way I think about stuff is, if I do something, in 5 years time, how will it affect me? So for example, this dissertation, if I do it stressed and if I do it chill, in 5 years time it's going to make no difference. I'm going to have to have done my dissertation. And ever since I've been taking this approach, like I noticed that I can do things so much more calmly. There's no need to stress.
Anyway, here I am at this arcade thing, just throwing these things. But yeah, and this flipping NPC walks past, and this is when I realised that I've just lost the whole game for us.
So I don't know if you can see it, that is me. That is my face, looking at everyone. Okay, at Alexander Palace now, too windy. Anyway, Friday night in Wetherspoons, everyone else here is drinking, having fun. The boys, straight to business, no messing about. Wetherspoons is no longer a place for fun. It's a place of business, guys. It's a business hive. Trying to study. Okay, guys, we are literally in a dark alleyway, but in a park. Been through some dark alleyways in London. Literally what they tell you not to do. I didn't trip. Okay, Saturday morning in Notting Hill. If you think I'm going for a nice pleasant walk, you're wrong. Today, what are we doing? We're working. The grind never stops, guys. That's not meaning that I'm wanting to work today. If anything, I need to finish my dissertation. But yeah, like as a student in London, it's pretty impossible to survive economically without working. So you sort of need a job. I'm currently working in this shop, nice and chill. Where I used to work, however, wasn't chill at all. For those that don't know, I used to work in Harrods. I'm gonna cut, and me in my living room can explain everything to you, especially on how I got fired as well. Okay, so working in Harrods, yeah, trust me, it's crazy. Like when I first started, obviously I was like, wow, it's like a whole other world inside there. And for me, the best thing was the people, like the people that I work with, but then also like, it's like its own separate world, as I said. So you can go to another brand, you can make friends with people. And yeah, like every day you could literally just meet a different person. The amount of people that go into that shop is crazy. Like obviously I've seen a lot of famous people in there. I even saw, for the Formula 1 fans, Lizzie McIntosh. She was the only one that I properly like fanboyed over, if that makes sense, like asked for a photo. The others I just like, I saw a lot of footballers, I just spoke to them, but you know, I didn't want to ask the photo. But anyway, that's aside from the point. So yeah, the people in Harrods is really cool. Secondly, for me personally, I like the fact that I could say that I worked in Harrods. Like it's a cool story to tell. So you can go around the world and tell people that you work at Harrods, they think you're amazing. But in reality, it really depends on where you work. For example, in the section that I worked in, it didn't seem like luxury. We was in the most central part on the ground floor by the famous escalators. So basically anyone that walked through Harrods walked past our section. So it was just relentless. And it was so busy. Sometimes it literally felt like Zara or H&M. But then it's strange because then you go like one floor up and you go into a corner and it's quiet and they get no customers. So it obviously depends on where you work. You have a completely different experience. But yeah, but the problem is, in my case, you need to remember, I'm not the best salesperson. In the sense that I can't go up to someone and be like, oh, hi, what are you looking for today? Oh, how's your day today? Like, it's not me. I know you're going to say, Zane, you're working in a shop right now. I know, but it's different. Like, if anything, I like speaking to people. I could enjoy speaking to all these people every day, but the management in my shop was very strict, okay? They wanted us to approach everyone that walked through the door. And we probably had about 25,000 people walking through that door every day. And obviously, with every customer, it's not just, hi, how are you? It's, hi, what are you looking for today? Can I help? And bro, after a while, I can't lie, I just gave up. In the sense that I sort of just stand there and I wait for them to come to me because It's too much. But obviously the management aren't happy with that. They want you to speak to everyone. And on top of that, you've got targets that you need to hit as well. And not just sales targets. Because sales targets, that's sort of easy to make. You've got a million people coming in, you make X amount of money. But you also have to sell the add-ons and you have to upsell. So they judged me on if I was able to sell more than one item. Plus, if we managed to sell like these little care kits, which is basically a screwdriver and a spray and a little cloth for sunglasses. And how much would you pay for this? I'm sure if you maybe look on the TikTok shop or the flipping Shein or anywhere, even Primark, maximum £1.50. How much did we sell it? £9. And I had to sell this to people with a straight face and be convincing. And I ain't about that. I'm not a salesman. Obviously, my results weren't the best. The managers sort of noticed that. And then I had a couple of reviews. And they were sort of saying like, your results aren't the best. And then after a while, it was like, yeah, your results aren't proven. And they kicked me out the door, which was a shame because I really enjoyed being at Harrods. You know, it was a fun experience, mixing with everyone and anyone. And yeah, it's a shame it came to an end, especially because some of the people they employ there, bro, they employ anyone. It honestly seems that sometimes they just grab people off the streets and stick a badge on them. But I must say, this only refers to certain sections of Harrods. Overall, I think it would be a great place to work if you manage to get into a good company, or if you manage to work in the head office. In my opinion, it's a great place to work. But where I was, let's just say it's basically like working in Zara. Anyway, one of the best things about working here is the fact that this car is outside every morning. It's beautiful. But every morning I just sit here for 5 minutes. I think, how am I going to get one of them? It's going to happen. Guys, if you stay around long enough, you're soon going to see a video titled, Buying My First Porsche. Remember this.